Laudetur Jesus Christus, praise be Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Sunday live broadcast of the Angelus on the 21st Sunday in Ordinary Time. Pope Francis will soon lead us in praying the Angelus every Sunday or on a special day, feast day at noon, Rome time. Pope Francis prays the Angelus from the window of his study in the Apostolic Palace, which overlooks St. Peter's Square. At the conclusion of the Angelus prayer, Pope Francis will give his apostolic blessing to all of us. The blessing extends to you wherever you are, in your home, at work, or in your car. My name is Father Paul Samasumo, and it is a privilege for me to bring you the live commentary and the translation of the Holy Father's Angelus message in English. On behalf of Vatican Media, I would like to welcome all of you joining us live for this live broadcast on television or radio, wherever you are in the world. A special welcome to our television viewers and radio listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN TV, Shalom TV India, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atmadarshan TV India, Luminous Radio, Radio Maria Papua New Guinea. We welcome those of you joining us through the various Vatican media channels as well as our various social media channels. You'll find more detailed information about the Angelus of today, details on the appeals that the Holy Father usually makes at the end of the Angelus. All these you can find on our website, vaticannews.va. It's a sunny Sunday morning here in Rome. Yesterday, the Korean Church was marking a special event here in Rome and also obviously in Korea and elsewhere. 200 years since the birth of the first priest, St. Andrew Kim, born on August 21, 1821. St. Andrew Kim Taegon was martyred for his faith on September 16, 1846. He was declared a saint in 1984, and currently the Korean Church is celebrating the Jubilee of Kim, which will end in November this year. Pope Francis sent a special message to Korean Catholics on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of the birth of St. Andrew Kim Taegon. In the message that the Holy Father sent to the Korean Catholics, Pope Francis described St. Andrew Kim as an exemplary witness of heroic faith and a tireless apostle of evangelization in difficult times, marked by persecution and lots of suffering. Anytime now, the Holy Father is going to appear to lead us into the Angelus, which is a special Marian prayer that Catholics all over the world make. And as I said, the blessing that the Holy Father will give extends to you wherever you are, your family, where you are gathered, and probably if you have. And there is the Holy Father.
Cari fratelli e sorelle,
Dear brothers and sisters, buongiorno.
il Vangelo della liturgia odierna
The Gospel of today's liturgy shows us the reaction of the crowd and the disciples to Jesus' discourse following the multiplication of the loaves. Jesus invited them to interpret that sign and believe in him, who is the true bread come down from heaven, the bread of life. And he revealed that the bread he would give is his body and blood.
Queste parole
These words
suonano dure,
sound harsh and
incomprensibili agli
incomprehensible
orecchi della gente.
to the ears of the people, so much that from that moment
Vangelo
many of his
i
disciples
discepoli
turned back.
tornano indietro, cioè
That is,
smettono
they
di
stopped
seguire il
following
Maestro.
the Master.
Allora Gesù
Then Jesus
interpella i
asked
12,
the 12,
volete
"Do you
andare
also wish to go away?"
anche voi? E Pietro,
And
a
Peter,
nome
on behalf of the
del
whole
gruppo,
group,
conferma la decisione
confirms
di stare con
their
lui.
decision to stay with him.
E disse così,
He says,
Signore,
"Lord,
da chi andremo?
to whom shall we go?
Tu hai parole
You
di
have
vita
the
eterna.
words of eternal
Noi
life,
abbiamo conosciuto
and we
ed
have
udito
believed
che
and
tu
have come
sei
to know
il Santo
that
di
you are
Dio.
the Holy One of God."
Ed è una bella confessione di fede.
A beautiful confession of faith.
Soffermiamoci brevemente
Let us look briefly at the attitude of those who withdrew and turned back, deciding not to follow Jesus anymore. Where does this disbelief come from? What is the reason for this rejection? Jesus' words enkindled great scandal. He was saying that God decided to manifest himself and accomplish salvation in the weakness of human flesh. The incarnation of God is what provoked scandal, presented an obstacle for those people, but often also for us to do today. Indeed, Jesus affirms that the true bread of salvation, which transmits eternal life, is his very flesh. That to enter into communion with God before observing the laws or satisfying religious precepts, it is necessary to live out a real and concrete relationship with him. This means salvation comes from him, from the incarnation. This means that one must not pursue God in dreams, in images of grandeur and power, but he must be recognized in the humanity of Jesus. And as a consequence, in that of the brothers and sisters we meet on the path of life. God made himself flesh and blood. When we say this in the creed, especially on the day of Christmas and other times, we kneel in order to adore this mystery. God made himself flesh and blood. He lowered himself to the point of becoming a man like us. He humbled himself to the extent of burdening himself with our suffering and sin, and therefore asks us to seek himself outside life and history, but in relationship with Christ and with our brothers and sisters in our history and in our daily life. Dear brothers and sisters, this is the path to encountering God and creating a relationship with Christ with our brothers and sisters. Even today, God's revelation in Jesus' humanity can cause scandal, and it's not easy to accept. This is what St. Paul calls the folly of the gospel in the face of those who seek miracles or worldly wisdom. And this scandalousness is well represented by the sacrament of the Eucharist. What sense can there be in the eyes of the world in kneeling before a piece of bread? Why on earth should someone be nourished assiduously with this bread?
e il mondo si scandalizza.
and the world is scandalized.
Di fronte al gesto prodigioso di
Faced
Gesù,
with this
che
prodigious
con 5
deed of
pani e 2
Jesus,
pesci
who with
sfama
5
migliaia di
loaves
persone,
and 2 fish
tutti lo
fed
acclamano
thousands
e
of
vogliono
people,
portarlo al
everyone
trionfo, farlo re.
acclaimed him and wanted to
Ma
lift him
quando
up in
lui
triumph.
stesso
But when
spiega
he
che
himself
quel
explained
gesto è
that
segno
the
del
gesture
suo
was a sign of
sacrificio,
his sacrifice,
cioè del
that
dono
is
della
of the
sua
gift of
vita,
his life,
della sua carne e
his
del suo
flesh and
sangue,
blood,
e che chi vuole
and that
seguirlo
those who
deve
want to follow
assimilare
him
lui,
must resemble
la sua
him,
umanità
his
donata per Dio e
humanity
per gli
given
altri,
for God and
allora
for others.
non piace.
Then, no,
E questo Gesù
this
ci mette in
Jesus no
crisi.
longer bodes well.
Anzi, preoccupiamoci
We are worried.
se non ci mette in crisi.
Dear brothers and sisters, we should be surprised if
forse
Jesus Christ
Abbiamo
does not
il suo
throw us
messaggio.
into crisis. Rather, we should be worried if he does not throw us into crisis, because we might have watered down his message. Let us ask for the grace to let ourselves be provoked and converted by his word of eternal life. And may Mary, most holy, who bore her son Jesus in the flesh and joined herself to his sacrifice, help us always bear witness to our faith in our real lives. And now,
Ave
the
Maria, grazia
Angelus.
plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Eccencilla Domini.
Fiat mi secundum verbum tuum.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Verbum caro factum est.
Et habitavit in nobis.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ora pro nobis, Santa Dei Genitrix.
Ut igne ficiamur promissionibus Christi.
Grazie a Tua, anque sumus Domine mentibus nostris infunde, ut qui angelo nunziante, Christi Filii Tui, incarnazione coniovim, per passione meius et crucem, a resurrectionis gloriam perducamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Pro fidelibus et fontis, requiem aeternam dona eis Domine.
Et luz perpetua luceat eis.
Requiescant in pace.
Amen.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Es hoc nunc et usque in saeculum.
Aiutorium nostrum in nomine Domini.
Qui fecit caelum et terram.
Benedicat vos, omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
That's the Holy Father just reciting the Angelus.
Cari fratelli e sorelle,
Dear brothers and sisters,
saluto tutti voi,
greeting
fedeli di Roma e pellegrini di diversi paesi.
to the various pilgrims of Rome and various people from different countries. I see the flags.
Saluto i sacerdoti e i seminaristi del Pontificio Collegio Nordamericano.
Greetings also to the priests and students, seminarians from the Pontifical North American College, and you can see them in the crowd there.
Come pure le famiglie di Abbiategrasso e i motociclisti di Polesine.
Also motorcyclists from Polesine.
Anche questa domenica sono contento di salutare diversi gruppi di giovani.
And I'm happy also to greet various young people who are here at the Angelus from various
nella
places.
diocesi di Treviso, da Regoredo a Milano, da Dalmine,
And several young people in
da
the
Cagliari e da
square.
Pescantina presso Verona e il gruppo scout di Mantova. Cari ragazzi e ragazze,
Dear young
molti di
people,
voi avete fatto l'esperienza di un lungo cammino
many of you
insieme.
have walked
E
and walked
questo vi
together.
aiuti a camminare nella
May
vita
this
sulla
continue,
via del Vangelo.
and may you continue to walk in accordance with the gospel.
E anche saluto i ragazzi dell'Immacolata.
Greetings also to the young people of the
Auguro a
Immaculate.
tutti una buona domenica.
I wish everyone a lovely Sunday.
Per favore,
Please
non dimenticate
do not forget to pray for me.
per me. Buon pranzo
Enjoy
e
your lunch
arrivederci.
and arrivederci. And that brings us to the end of the Angelus on this 21st Sunday in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Paul Samasumo, and on behalf of Vatican Media, thank you all for joining Pope Francis in praying the Angelus. Special thanks to our viewers and listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN TV, Shalom TV India, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atmadarshan TV India, Luminous Radio, Radio Maria Papua New Guinea. Remember, on our website, vaticannews.va, you will find more detailed information about the Angelus of today, more details about the appeals of Pope Francis, and all other information about the Holy See and the Pope's diary. Do have a blessed day. Laudetur Jesus Christus. Praise be Jesus Christ.